All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2024. This reading we ask what actions they're likely to take, as opposed to the Friday reading where we ask what somebody's thinking and feeling. It's a different question for the universe. And this time we're just trying to have the universe be a little bit predictive, all right? I've got a pre-shuffle here. As always, any energy I pull in these readings applies to both sides. There's a lesson in it for the DF, right? A cautionary tale sometimes, but sometimes just you being informed of the energy on the other side so that you know it's there and you don't react the same way. And there's a lesson in it for the DM side too, but sometimes they're not taking the lesson. This might be a good example of that. We'll see. But right now, let's talk about the week. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. It could be this week, but it could be next week. It could have been last week for some of you. But this is the energy. Let's talk about the surface energy. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle for the week of the 17th through the 23rd of March of 2024. And I get, on the incoming energy and your energy too, I get the Four of Wands crossed by the Queen of Wands with a Devil and a Seven of Swords. This right here is a lesson for anybody. Most things in life, I'll say most because I don't like talking in absolutes. Most things in life boil down to a couple of main things. You boil them down to the least common denominators. You get, they're a matter of timing and attitude. Timing is, well, divine timing. It's the energy is right for something to happen. Attitude is about perspective, okay? So there's a lesson for the DF side. Be careful. There's a tendency in this energy to fool yourself, right? There's a mild frequency of devil energy around. This is just the surface energy, so it's environmental, right? And you might try to shut things down. It's possible. Either way, I've got an energy on the incoming energy coming towards you that is coming towards you. They're walking a new path. We got that in a recent reading with Steve, right? They're walking a new path. But they're doing it with kind of a bad attitude. And it's... You know, it's costly when you do this. It's somebody here, and that's why it keeps coming up in the readings. They're coming with trouble, right? Even in the deck that I'm going to clarify with, I happened to sneak a peek before I hit record. Randomly at the bottom is the Five of Wands. You know, somebody's kind of all fired up, but for the wrong reasons. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say that. I want to walk down this path, but they don't like they have to do it. All right? So keep that in mind. Things in life boil down to timing and attitude. You know, you can make the worst stuff good. It's all on your perspective. Either way, somebody here is looking in new directions, coming after their Nine of Cups, and there's your Chariot, which also is the card that has had the word trouble attached to it for a while, which actually is one of the meanings of the Chariot. Is very, sometimes the Chariot brings trouble. Well, this all looks like trouble to me. Let's see what's going on here, okay? So make sure you stay out of it. Don't succumb to that devil energy. You cancel that devil energy out by attitude. That's all. Perspective. Try to look at things from many different angles rather than just one. Let's shuffle the deck. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen here. Or what might happen potentially. Give me the soulmate cycle for the week, March 17th through the 23rd, 2024, universe. What actions the incoming energy likely to take here? What do we want to tell my viewers? All right, we do one card for each sign. All right, one card. We're splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. We clarify in this reading. There's no timestamps here. There's a note at the top of the description for any new people around here who don't know why, because you're all part of a cycle. I'm pulling on a cycle. That's all this channel does, is follow the energy. That's it. Let's see where we go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, of which about 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you in some way, is the Knight of Pentacles. We got an energy that's slowing themselves down. The advice for the DF is to slow yourself down, okay? But do it without deception. Do it without bullshit, right? Be meticulous. Right? Look at the energy from several different angles. The other side, the incoming energy, isn't doing that. It's a little bit, for a Knight of Pentacles, it's a little bit reckless. What's underneath it, see? I didn't know that was there. And Page of Wands, my little adventurer in the Witch's Tarot, that 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boys are reckless. Okay? They do stupid shit. That's why they show up at school with a cast one day. Right? I mean, here it is. It's right there. Somebody's slowing themselves down a little bit, bad attitude, not really taking a chance to get some perspective. But you do have energies coming towards you. In other words, whoa, hold on, we froze. I can't believe we froze. There's so much energy around right now. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Powerful energies. And I was just about to say, in other words, you do have energies coming towards you. That's where we left off, I think. In other words, I could say, just as an energetic weather update for you, some people around you might be acting the fool, being stupid, being in a bad mood. They might be grumpy. They might be bitchy. Okay? I don't know. Maybe it's hay fever in the northern hemisphere with springtime. Springtime is crazy. All right? You're better off in the southern hemisphere right now where fall is coming in. Springtime affects people in crazy ways. Some people have health issues. Some people have mental health issues. Either way, that's what's going on. So let's go. Our story starts here with Aries, position 1. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Well, somebody's got a truth they want to speak. All of these energies have a truth they've figured out. They think they've figured something out. All right. It's a truth that's radiating out into the world. All right. All right. Let's see where we go. We'll go. Let's see where we go here. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Tell me about it. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Yeah. The Hermit. It's an ill thought out truth. It's a truth that they want to speak that could use a little more time cooking. It's turkey that you might want to leave in the oven a little while longer. Okay. All right. What's on top here? 9 of Cups. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Or Smurfly, we could say. Either, I mean, it is a little of that. It feels immature. The energy, as Smurfs are a children's cartoon, right? Or a lackluster movie, one or the other, whichever way you want to look at it. But it's ill thought out. I'm just going to jump for it. I'm just going to go for it. It's very selfish. You have an energy that wants to feel good, wants to do something that makes them feel good. Okay? It's more on the negative side because of the Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, by the way, we had the Chariot and the Queen of Wands in the pre-shuffle. Both of those cards, one of the meanings is trouble, right? The Queen of Wands a lot of times brings trouble. And the Chariot a lot of times does too. It's very selfish. Okay, that's all. It's like somebody just wanting to make themselves feel good. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. It's someone who's... Okay, so the truth, it's what we talked about in the reading with Steve a little bit. I think it was that reading anyway. It may have been the mid-month, I don't know. We talked about somebody here who has figured out that the Pentacles aren't making them happy. They've realized that truth in the base energy, so they're coming to get some cups. But they don't. But again, they keep telling themselves, "But I don't believe it. I don't like it. I'm not interested in that theory. But I'm not happy, so I got to go see that these cups." It's somebody coming to find out not that the cups make them happy, but that the cups don't. So they can say, "See, I should have just stayed where I was." And that's the wrong attitude because the base energy here is Archangel Michael energy. If they just allow that truth to flow, they would really be happy. Okay? It's like that. Very powerful start to our very big, powerful reading here. Let's see. We're just getting started. Position 2. Slice number 2 of the pie, the Taurus position. The Sun. Same thing. It's happiness. The happiest card of the deck. Right? Somebody knows what will make them happy. Emphasis on the word them. What is that frequency of devil energy I talked about in the pre-shuffle? What is that specific frequency that came in? Selfishness. That's what it is. It's a selfish energy. People are... Now, this doesn't just apply to a runner. Okay? People get that wrong all the time. They think, "Oh, I've outgrown that runner. Why do you keep pulling on it?" You learn who you are through interaction with other people. You learn. The DF side learns human nature. So they understand their own empathy and their own ability to accept others and flow through life and grow. That being said, it's important to understand here that this can apply to all of the energies around you. People are going to be behaving selfishly. It's information for you. In its own way, if you dig a little deeper and dig into what I'm saying, the way I give a reading, every reading is an energetic weather update for you. You understand what the energetic weather is. So yeah, somebody here wants to get happy. It's everything I said here, flowing over here. All right? They know what will make them happy. Okay, whoa, I got cards flying out. Yep, they do. And they're racing in, flew out of the deck, Knight of Swords. Okay? And correct me if I'm motherfucking wrong, but didn't this position get the Knight of Swords in the Friday reading from another deck the other day? Didn't it? I think it did, because that feels very familiar to me. Yep, somebody coming in, they got something to say to make themselves happy to you. Okay? All right. It applies to a lot of people, not just a runner DM, not just a new DM, a new soulmate. It applies. You got soul connections with people you don't even realize. Most of the people in your life you've known before. You're crossing paths with them because your energy fields match in some way. It's not deep soul connection. You're not like pining for them in love or something like that. But they may have been people that rubbed you the wrong way. People you worked with before in a past life. This is all just a repeat. It's a repeat. I figured that out when I was a little kid. 10 years old, I figured out I'm living in a repeat because I seemed to know when things were going to happen or how things were going to happen, not specifically. It's just we're all living in a repeat episode. And there's some science that backs that up, that the whole universe that we live in, it's already all played out. You know, and there's endless examples I can give you of that, but that's not what I don't want to convolute the reading. Anyway, somebody here, yeah. Somebody around you, they're going to say something to you that makes them happy. It's very selfish to do that. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The Star. They've been thinking about this a long time. For some reason, the energy right now feels right. These things that are happening are destined to happen. They were supposed to happen. They're on your path. They're happening for a reason. All right? Just like this reading is happening for a reason. It's part of your journey. You're here. It's part of your journey. Right? I'm not talking about it being, oh, this channel is, oh, holy or something. I'm saying you're here. It's part of your journey. Right? Take it for what it's worth. Get the most out of it you can. All right. All right. Gemini, position 3. Justice. More happiness. More happiness. More balanced happiness. This person here, whoever this energy is, this is a very powerful soul connection you have with somebody. The Gemini angle, I get a very specific energy. It really is, because on top, I got Justice. Tried to fly out of the deck just like that one did. Justice on top of Justice, and there's the Devil. Somebody here is beating some demons. They are. They've sat with those demons. They've thought about those demons. They're coming towards you. The black cat and the white cat are about to have a conversation if Justice is here because of Justice. Okay? They want to talk to you about what you've done for them in this case. This is a lot less selfish here. Okay? This energy. This is a good person. I like this energy very much. Deep down. Some of you may not see this energy as a good person, but they are. They want to talk to you about what you've done for them. How you've helped them to balance out this energy. You know, this Hulk within, this demon within here. Okay? Or an external energy that was toxic. One or the other. It could go either way. Okay? They have definitely figured some things out. They're acting on new truths right now with that King of Swords in the environment. Okay? All right, position 4, Cancerian position. For some reason I started a little too far to the right here. Hot spot of the connection cycle. Its bookends over here. I don't get a lot of selfish here either, but yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. I get a lot of self-defeating sadness. Somebody here is intentionally leaving themselves out. Okay? It's that I'm taking my toys and I'm going home kind of energy. And even though they don't want to go home, you know, that kind of thing. They're intentionally doing this. Why? I don't mean they're not coming towards you. They might. There's a strong indication of communication here across the board. Some of it very selfish and some of it quite sweet. Nice. This may be a nice conversation, and the energy potential is there for it to happen. But this person here, it's part of that wrong attitude energy I had the pre-shuffle, right? Things in life boil down to timing and your attitude towards them. This person here, well, it's all done anyway. Well, it's this very defeatist. I don't know if whoever this energy belongs to, and it's going to vary for all of you, suffers from some kind of depression or something, or anxiety. I get that sometimes there. I get it more in the Leo angle, but Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Come on, let's go. And don't start flying cards out of the deck with all this crap. Oh, God. Jeez. Why would you do that? It's crossed by the Empress. You, the best hits in the tarot. I mean, but it's just a beautiful aspect of the Empress and the environmental energy. Somebody's emotions are up, and some aspect of them, I suspect a devil aspect, because we have it right next to them, and we have it up in the pre-shuffle. Some sort of devil aspect is causing them to just not feel worthy, or convince themselves that, well, I missed out. Oh, well, even though they're consumed with the thought of what they could have had, right? With this energy. Also, in their environment, their own feminine energy is up. And for some reason, it's backfiring on this energy a little bit. It shouldn't be, but it is. What's on top? Yeah, the Six of Swords. Universe says it's slowing them down. It's correcting me a little bit. It happens. I ain't perfect, right? I'm not the warlock on the fucking hill. What I said is true. Universe says it's not enough to stop them, but it is slowing them down a lot. Okay, this defeatist, this depression, it feels like depressing, kind of. Just, yeah, I'm not worthy. I don't know. It's kind of a weird sort of energy. I get it. Taking my toys and I'm going home. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Sun. The happiness wins in the end. The fact that they could come in from out of the cold is why it's not enough to stop them. It's why they're still moving towards you. Okay? All right. All right. We got a weird shift to the right here. Pardon that, but maybe I can. Let's take a moment. Pick a topic and talk amongst yourselves while I move the cards over a little bit. I don't know why I started far right today, but I did. Whatever. Okay. All right. Close enough. Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera. Six of Pentacles. Someone's just sitting with themselves at the moment. What actions they likely to take? I'm not picking up a lot of it. I think they've set the intention to come towards you, but I think right now somebody is sitting with that intention. Okay? I don't know what you got in the Friday reading. Hope probably wrong. If they didn't set their intention, then you know. But I don't think so. I don't think I'm wrong. They set their intention and they're sitting with it. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's good to do that. They're actually taking the advice that I gave you about the overall energy here with that Knight of Pentacles. Right? Be methodical. They're being a little bit methodical, but I think it's too methodical. It's sort of a, well, you know, you don't have to be this, but you might want to put it in gear a little bit here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're just sitting with it. The environmental energy is a dreamy Ten of Cups, right? They're just sitting with it. You're just sitting with the intention to the changes that are coming, the new life. I see somebody here, whether they've physically left a toxic situation or not, the way the energy flows, they've left it in their mind anyway. They've checked out emotionally. So somebody here now is dreaming about possibilities, set the intention to go for some of them. They're just sitting with the energy. It's a very dreamy energy here. Okay? Okay. This is strange. I'm just going to tell you this. Okay, it doesn't apply to any of you, I'm sure. But this is the same kind of energy. I sometimes, because I pick up on things, I like to, you know, I've had different experiences in life. I've been near somebody when they're dying, for example. But I've also been near somebody that's been in a coma. This is the same energy I get when somebody's in a coma, strangely enough. I'm just saying, same frequency of energy plays out 1,000 different ways. You know, I've told you that a million times. I'm not going to give my stealing money from your wallet analogy again, but it is that kind of energy. They're really sitting with it. What's on top? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Again, dreaming about what could be, you know. Yeah. They've set the intention to come toward you or come toward what your connection showed them. I get that. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Emperor. You know, somebody here realizes their role in your connection or realizes that your connection was important. And I said, what have I been saying? They just sitting with it, right? Look at, he's sitting right there on the Papasan chair. In this case, it's a very balanced Emperor. He's falling on top of balanced energy. It's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, let them have their dream coma, all right, or food coma, whatever kind of coma it is. Okay. Position 6, Virgo, sometimes you guys, wild card position, right? Could go either way. Incoming energy, you, I don't know. King of Wands is incoming energy. God damn it, not again. Not again. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be surprised. For those of you who identify with position 6, this is that long lost energy again, the ego-based energy. It's an old energy that's been attached to you for a long time, maybe a couple of lifetimes. You had some kind of experience with them in this lifetime that didn't go well, maybe hurt their ego. This energy, of course, it's conducive to this person feeling that ego hurt. Of course it is. And that's what they're doing right now. They're puffing themselves up. How? I don't know. Banging the first person that comes by just to see if they still got it. You know, I have no idea. It could be anything. It could be just distracting themselves. I don't know, but I see them puffing up. We got the puff up here on the Cobra with the hood. All right. Why is the Cobra here? Tell me about the Cobra upright. Yeah. They're thinking about it. Ace of Wands. They're thinking about it. I want to try again. And they're passionate about it in this energy. I'm going to try again. But it doesn't necessarily mean try again with you. I don't joke about anything that isn't here in the reading. Okay? Everything I say is about the reading. It's about the energy around you. It's just part of the reading. I think they might be just, for some of you, this person here is just going to pick up somebody in a bar, bang in a bar parking lot just to make themselves feel better. It's that make themselves feel better energy. The way it plays out over here is in that kind of respect. It's sort of a passionate thing here. Why is the King of Wands here? What's on top? Yeah, the Four of Cups. They're sad. They're depressed. Look, I'm making this shit up. Look at her. Right? Oh, it didn't go right. Oh, I'm just sitting there. This energy is making them feel the 3 shitty cups over here. I don't pick up on somebody coming towards you, not this energy, but I do pick up on this energy dipping into some kind of rainbow to try to compensate, right? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Temperance. Yeah, it's exactly what I just said. It's a balanced energy. Somebody here is going to try and compensate because all they can feel are these 3 broken cups, how their ego got hurt. So we're going to puff up and remind everybody that he a Cobra, right? He or she. Doesn't matter. Remind himself that he a Cobra, he or she, right? By doing something. I don't know that it's coming toward you. I go with my bang in a bar parking lot analogy or story. Okay. Position. God, I knew that thing was going to show up in that. I knew it. That old energy. Can't put it down, can you? Yeah. Okay. Position 7, Libra. The moon. Somebody's afraid to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you, they're afraid to. They're afraid. They're running through too many scenarios of what might happen and not doing enough to find out what actually will happen. Welcome to Earth. It's what most people do. It's why most people don't go anywhere in life. Ever. They don't do a goddamn thing. Don't take any chances because they're too worried about what might happen. You know? This whole fucking thing is an illusion, the 3D. The whole fucking thing. It's an illusion. It's a repeat. You do it, you get a chance to do it again. Now, I'm not saying this exact life is a repeat. What I am saying is it's a similar thing. Sort of like the way TV networks rip off other shows, right? You got one show that's a bunch of friends and their roommates. You got another show on another network that they're doing that's slightly different. It's a bunch of friends and their roommates. It's a bit like that, okay? One show is successful, the other one, 5 other things are going to copy it. It's like that. So it's not the same show, but it's the same premise. So as we go through life, the premise is the same. So you get the same opportunities to try to get things right, to try things you didn't try the last time, and behave the way you didn't behave last time. Okay? Or maybe behave the same if you got it right last time, if it feels right. Either way, this person is hiding in the shadows and they're worried about what might happen, but I know they want to talk to you. I know that they want to say something to you. It's crossed by the Magician. There's a whole lot of smoke and mirrors here. They're there. Their energy is there, but you can't see it. Okay? And they run all kinds of tricks through their head and they don't work. Their old tricks aren't working. We've been seeing that energy around all over the place. What's on top? 2 of Cups. I said they want to talk to you. They do, but they're afraid. There's fear. What might happen? Oh no, if these 2 cups come together, oh my God. Just go find out what will. If you sit around too long and think about things, too long, you find too many reasons not to do anything. I mean, you'll find reasons not to drink water. Well, I don't know, the tap water isn't regulated, so they could put anything they want in there, and then next thing you know, you die of thirst. You know, you can go a while without food, but you can't go very long without water. You know, and that's kind of what I'm talking about here. This person here, the fears are building and building and building, and they're getting thirsty, and you got the water. All right, why is the Two of Cups here? King of Swords. All you got to do is sit there, okay? I've told, there's two angles here. I've told you a truth, sit with it. This is what's going on. They need to do this too. I don't know that they are. They're too busy trying to find ways around this rather than just, you know, too busy making excuses here. But the reality is this is a very good connection with the King of Swords here. Why is the Two of Cups here? The King of Swords, this is a very good connection. It has the potential to be a very nice soulmate. Could be somebody new, could be somebody you know who I'm talking about. All right, but don't assume you know who I'm talking about. Unless you're a very powerful energy reader and you're actually picking up on the energy that I'm getting from way out there on off your computer screen, which I can tell you is not fucking possible. But anyway, let's say it was. Then fine, then you know who I'm talking about. Okay? You guys, this is a powerful soulmate cycle. This is pulling connections way beyond just your original runner. Okay? It is what it is. That's, you know, anyway. Utilize my readings however you want. I can't tell you what to do, but they're a lot deeper than you got to dig. I ask my audience to think. I give you analogies. It's how I teach. It's how I explain things to people. Either way, you've got this very powerful connection. It's an energy around you that's full of shit at this point. Okay? You don't have to do anything. There's nothing you need to do here. So don't even try to figure out who it is. Just go about your business. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios, position 8. For those of you going by the numbers, which you should be. Doesn't matter if it's your sign or not. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay? Two of Wands. That right there is bookending the Leo position, which proves my setting the intention, right? Because I don't know what came up in the Friday reading. I didn't write any of it down. But there's your setting the intention. So that's definite. I got that right. You don't realize this, but you have somebody new coming into your life very soon, and they're going to have a profound impact on you. Okay? And no, it's not me. I'm already here. And if I have an impact, great. If I don't, I'm sorry. You know, but Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody, you have a new energy approaching. It's new. I mean, it's new. It's like I feel like a guru energy of some kind. I don't know if it's romantic or not. It just feels like it could even be the energy of a book you read. You know, someone recommends a book and you read the book and it changes your life in some way. Okay? It's a profound impact on you. Okay? Two of Wands. Why is it here for my hot Scorpios? Position 8. Yeah, I'm not playing. What did I say? Rewind. Change your life, right? I said that. Could be a book you read. It's a new person, whatever it is. Boom. Environmental energy is the empress around this. Yeah. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely a beautiful thing. It's at the Two of Wands stage. You're close. It's close. Whatever. The energy wants you. Okay? And it'll find you. You don't have to do anything to find it. Okay? Wow. This is beautiful. You're on the cusp of peaking this energy within yourself because of whatever this is. Okay? Or in part, anyway. What's on top? Yeah. What did I say? Come on, I ain't making this shit up. Why am I your second favorite? The fucking hell. Here we go. The Tower. Right there. Life-changing. Boom. You read the... Let's just say it's... I know even Flem the Parrot's excited. And he a Pisces, you know. Very intuitive. Let's just say it's a book. Okay? Let's say it's a book. Just for example purposes. Blows your fucking mind. Alright? Tower. Total rebuilt. Life totally different. Life feels different. Even your tits are different. Male or female. Okay? Why is the Tower here? 5 of Swords. Yeah. We're putting an end to false victories, to false perceptions about yourself, to nonsense. And what did I say? Rewind again. There, look off in the distance there. You see that? This energy already knows you're there. It's already found you. That's why the Two of Wands is here. And it will come up. All right? It wants you. It will find you. All right? It will show up. And when it does, it changes everything. It's a big fucking deal. Wow. Holy cow. Dropping the tower on false victories or false perceptions or false anything with the Empress crossing there. That's amazing. I knew that was amazing right when I threw that fucking card. Sextarians. Position 9. Sometimes separate from the reading. Sometimes a big lecture. 9 of Wands. Why? Why does this happen? What is your deal? Okay? If you identify, I don't care what sign you are, ain't your fucking astrologer. If you identify with slice number 9 of the soulmate cycle, what is your deal? Why do energies find you inaccessible? I mean, are you like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what is happening. It's a 9 of Wands. There's a barrier that 9s are the end interior. Interior? Is it a dog? Maybe it's a dog. 9s are the end in tarot and interior. Right? The wall is crumbling. It's not, you know, I don't know. Let's just clarify it. Why is the 9 of Wands here? What is this? It's like you. If I were to just sum it up, I'd say somebody wants to take action towards you, but they can't get through your gate. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that means. You just have to catch my drift. Okay? You might be like, Steve, I'm not putting up a gate. I know. I can read your energy. You're here with me. I know. You're not putting up a gate. I'm aware. All right? It's crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. It's just waiting outside the gate. It's that guy taking a break energy, right? We got weeds growing here, and we got weeds growing on the wall. It's like the universe says, in due time, this wall falls. I don't understand. Who the fuck does this belong to? What's on top? 7 of Swords. Yeah. It's that same energy. It's the same one I've been getting. Somebody's got a false perception of you, and they've put up a wall. They're shutting you out. They're keeping themselves out. It's sort of like this, it's resonating off of this 5 of Pentacles over here in the Cancer position. Okay? There's another energy here, but I got to see what this card is. Why is the 7 Swords here? Yeah, the Page of Swords. God, how do I do this without freaking somebody out? Oh, this is where my dilemma comes in. God, I'd be remiss not to say anything. Some of you, you're just going to have to catch the drift of what I'm saying here. Somebody's casing out your life, your house, something. Somebody's watching. You know, it's like somebody hired a private investigator to keep an eye on you or something. Maybe it's a terrier. I don't know. Maybe it's a dog that's watching you. I don't know. But for some of you, you're being watched, and it's, I don't want to say it's nefarious. I just want to say it's attached to a 7 of Swords. So there's deception here. It can be a false friend. I mean, it might be for some of you, if you look outside, there's somebody casing out your house, waiting for you to go on vacation. I don't fucking know. All right? It's a tarot reading. It's for entertainment purposes anyway. Always, you know, don't freak out and call the cops. But for some of you, this could just be you have an energy around you that is hiding something from you. They're putting up a wall. Okay? That's all. And it might disappoint you to find out who this is. And that's just for some of you. S-O-M-E. Okay? I felt I would be remiss not to say something there. Okay? It's part of the energy. It's my job to read the energy. I'm just reading the energy. Don't freak out. Alright? But make sure if you're getting changed in your fancy bikini or something, you close the blinds. All right? I would definitely do that with that energy there. Just to be on the safe side. All right? Unless you like putting on a show, then knock yourself out and send me your address. Position 10, Capricorn. Magician. Your whole world right now is a bit of a tinderbox. Something's about to really change here. There's an energy attached to you that's getting some karmic slap back. Okay? I think they might reach out. I think they might have to. Why is the Magician here? I'm just curious. I love this bottom row. I always do. It's always just something. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. You're about to learn something. Okay? You're about to learn something. This, just like this kid is going to learn what happens when you go to school dressed like that when there's a dress code. You're supposed to be wearing the school uniform. I don't think the school uniform is a hoodie and pants half down. I doubt it. All right. There's communication coming. It's here. It's from somebody who is, I don't want to say meek in some way. I don't want to say nervous. I don't want to say that. What's on top? Yeah, the Fool. Yeah, there's communication. Somebody's taking a chance, taking a leap, taking a chance. And for some reason, it's very transformative to you when they do. Okay? Let it go. Your life is never the same after this conversation. You, in your case, your energy, you learned something. Okay? This could be, I doubt it's a runner soulmate. This is something else. I mean, maybe you find, I don't know. Maybe you get the job. I don't know. It's not Steve's career tarot. I'm just reading energy. I know what this frequency is. This is a frequency of you get the job, or you get something puts you, some kind of communication comes in that teaches you a new thing or teaches you something, and it puts you on a new path. Okay? And it's a very profitable path. Emotionally, it could be spiritually, it could be monetarily, it could be. Why is the Fool here? Yeah, the Hermit. Mostly spiritually and emotionally and things like that. Something about this communication makes you wiser. Okay? And when you're wiser, that's always a good thing. Oh, and it is. Either way, it changes. It puts you on a whole new path. Okay? Maybe it's tied to whatever this is over here, because my eye keeps getting drawn over here to the position 8. Maybe it's something about that. Okay? I don't know. It could be. You would know if it resonates. If I was reading this over here and you were like freaking out, oh my God, yeah, I felt something. I had a dream about something, whatever. Sure. Then those tie together. Position 11, my other wild card, Aquarius. This could be you guys. Again, you guys have been popping up a lot in this reading. A lot. You popped up a lot in the Friday reading. The cycle is becoming more and more and more and more balanced in a lot of ways. Okay? So you guys are showing up a lot more. I pull on the incoming energy, I get you. That sort of thing. We'll see. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody around you. I'm going to say it's one person. I'm going to narrow this down. This is probably a lot of people. Okay? You have a lot of emotional communication coming your way. And I already know somebody going to get on me on it. You've said for the last couple of weekly readings and a monthly reading and a Friday reading or two that we're going to be the oracle on the hill, that this applies to a good number of us, and people are going to come to us for this, that, and the other thing. I've said all of that. Energy doesn't change very much. The energy is there. You're getting something real here. I'm not just making shit up. Think about your life. Think about your street that you live on, right? Has it changed a lot in the last 2 days? Don't come at me and go, yeah, they're doing some construction up there. In general. Aside from a tornado blowing through, every once in a while that happens. It's a sad thing. But for the most part, as Don Henley once wrote back in the 80s, things change very slowly if they ever really change at all. This energy is around you all for a while. And the universe wants you to know about it. Because it's like the black hole energy from the Friday reading. I remember that. It's hard to forget. Right? The universe wants you to know about it. People are going to come to you very emotional. Okay? Very emotional. I don't know what the environmental energy is yet, but I imagine it has, again, it's what we said yesterday. Proof that it's real. That it's real energy. That's how life works. If something's green on Monday, it's probably going to be green on Tuesday. Okay? It's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. They're coming to you to give them perspective. Okay? You have a lot of energies attached to you, but there's one in particular for a good number of you. And this, don't worry about Aquarius. Forget Aquarius right now. Shh, blow that out. This is one of my wild card positions. You guys live. The DF side lives in position 11 and position 6 most of the time. And anything else you resonate with. But that's a given. And sometimes it's off and on. But this is for a good number of you. There is an energy attached to you that has gone through something. Maybe it's something very similar to what you've gone through. And they figure you can help them. It can be a stranger. It can be somebody you know. It could be all of the above. What's on top? 7 of Cups. What do I do? Right, I'll call you Aquarius, even though I just said forget Aquarius. It's position 11. Okay, I'll call you position 11. What do I do, position 11? Help me, I'm confused. Okay? Why is the 7 of Cups here? The Queen of Wands. Fakey McFakerman energy. Somebody looking at things from the wrong angle, from a superficial perspective. Okay? Always picking the gold ones, the Queen of Wands is. Always picking the gold ones when that's the better one. You know, it's like a lesson we learned from Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? All those people that caught fire and burned up, they thought it was a gold chalice. They were going for the big, fancy gold chalices. And they're like, you know, Jesus was a carpenter. He probably drank out of the little red one, you know, like that. And sure enough, in the movie, that proved to be true. It's just an example. I know it's just a fucking movie, but if it helps you understand, right? People are making wrong choices. They think you might be able to help them make the right one. By the way, you're emotional as well. So keep that in mind. Try to keep it in check, okay? A little bit. You guys, everybody's going to be very emotional going into April for sure. Even that feminine energy is going to be way high right up until about the time we hit, oh God, probably Taurus season. A little bit into it, okay? Position 12. Repeat messages are important. Please remember that. Don't get on me about repeat messages. Oh, you said this and you said that back and you're still saying it. Yeah, because the energy's still here. That's how fucking energy works. All right? There you go. Position 12. Anyway, I give up. Position 12 for some people, I do. Position 12, Pisces. Right? The end of our story here is always read with position 1 and, for some reason, position 5, which I've only partially figured out. So far, we got an Ace of Swords and a 6 of Pentacles. 2 soulmates coming together. The time is now. That's that energy. This is the week where the energy either sets up or is right for. And again, I am not a fucking Time Lord. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I cannot predict free will. I am simply reading frequencies of energy. And nothing happens if the energy isn't right for it to happen. So, if you want a snowball's chance in hell for something to happen, the energy has to be right. The energy is right this week. Gets right. For 2 soulmates, long fucking lost ones, to come together. For something in your life, or as it pertains to you, something in your life this week, the energy is right for it to balance out. What does that mean? It's right for it to click. It's right for it to happen. Okay? Maybe finally for some of you. Okay? Could be something you figure out with the Ace of Swords there. Your energy's attached to all this. If I'm pulling on the incoming energy, I'm also pulling on you. Always remember that. You're learning what the energy around you is. So if I say people around you are going to be grumpy and shitty, it applies to you too. It doesn't mean you're in a bubble and you're not going to be grumpy and shitty. You know that the energy is conducive to that because of a mild devil energy of selfishness that's floating around. So you can acknowledge it and tell the universe you don't want that. Right? Say no. Tell it no. I don't want it. Say stop it. Those are the magic words. Always. It's also good at shutting crows up. If you got a tree full of crows, just yell stop it at it. But make sure it comes from your soul or they won't listen. They won't listen. Crows are the seers. Crows see through the illusions and delusions of the common man. They're magic, they are. Crows are underrated. Why is the 2 of Cups here? Come on. I'm still shuffling. I've been shuffling the whole time. My lessons live in what I say while I'm shuffling. That's why the people that fast forward around and skip through readings who haven't learned the lesson of temperance always come at me with stuff that they should have picked up on, but they missed because they fast forward. Then turn around and blame me because they missed it. I'm sorry. I don't miss anything. I'm here. I don't get to fast forward. I don't like it either, but hey, whatever. It's crossed by the 9 of Swords. I wish I had a fast forward button. I don't. 9 swords. But I like to give you a good, thorough reading. Energy readers are very thorough. They don't skim the surface. We know surface energy is worthless, right? It's worthless. What happens is underneath. You don't want to judge books by the cover. 9 swords. Something you've been worried about finally clicks this week, maybe for you. For someone else, something they've been worried about. Communication they've been worried about having, they get past it. What's on top? They get motherfucking past it. It's the King of Wands getting past the anxiety, right? Right there. King of Wands, the Burger King, right? Passionate communication from this person who's, I mean, have they gone on a deep soul journey, dark night of the soul? No. This is mostly just passion here. I'm drawn to the red. Why is the King of Wands here? 8 of Pentacles. They're going to glaze over some things, but somebody's coming to work something out with you. Set the record straight. Get things right. But they are going to glaze over some things, okay? They might also explain to you what happened. Also, some of you, maybe 1, maybe 2, find yourself very passionate in this week's energy. This week's energy sets the stage for it, allows for it to happen. I'm going to make that clear, right? Get very passionate about a new career path or a new hobby or a new something like that. Okay, something practical. So for some of you, that's what this means. Okay? All right. Let's grab the Witches, which randomly at the bottom has Temperance. And if you haven't been fast forwarding and you've heard every word I've said in this giant reading, then you are on your way to learning the most important lesson in the major arcana, in my opinion, Temperance. Very important. If you are a fast forwarder, get over that. You're going to miss most of your life. You're going to just click your way through it, like that movie Click with Adam Sandler, where he learns a sad lesson at the end that he was missing everything by just fast forwarding through it. I know. I don't normally talk about Adam Sandler movies. I like Adam Sandler, but I like Christopher Walken more, and he's in that movie. I love him. He's great. He's awesome. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. Add it up, universe. What actions the incoming energy is going to take to my viewers the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2024. Boom. Fell out of the deck. Tried to, I couldn't, it did that. Why is the Page of Cups? 5 of Swords. Of course. Of course. What's the bottom card? Oh, of course. What's red with the Page of Cups? The Queen of Swords. And in this deck, there's still some clouds. Okay? I said, of course, right? Shortcuts. Right? There's a strong chance. DMs are waking up here. They're coming into their own. They're putting the armor on, getting up off the chair, and coming over to you. But there's an element of shortcutting to it. It's what I said kind of around this. There was somewhere else where I said somebody was looking for a show. Oh, yeah, we've got none of the tricks are working over here in the Libra position in the center of my reading. It's a bit of that. For a good number of you, these communications that are possible, that the energy is making possible, reveal some truths to you. And I kind of said it here around this. I think they hold back some things, right? But you can read between the lines. It's what the Queen of Swords does very well. She reads between the lines. If somebody is communicating, your energy is attached to this Queen of Swords in this context. If somebody's communicating with you, the Queen of Swords, you get some of the information in the blue area, but there's still some clouds. That sword, Archangel Michael's sword of truth, which is the energy we started with in this reading, can clear that away. You do that by reading between the lines. If somebody tells you in this energy, this week's surrounding energies, or next week, because I'm not a fucking Time Lord, right? If somebody tells you that they love you, you can bet your ass that there's a whole lot more emotion than what they're telling you. And then you can clear away the clouds on your own by reading between the lines a little bit, okay? Emperor, the DMs in this cycle, in societal energies are made of this motherfucker, right? Everybody's my way or the highway. If I don't like it, nobody should, right? That kind of thing. People, it's just the way it is. It's always a bit of a false victory, always looking for a shortcut around being emotional. Fine, I'll be emotional. I'll share it on the level of a page. This card here, read with the page, guarantees that it's much more than a page. And it doesn't matter if it's a runner soulmate, a new soulmate, or someone you work with. Okay? If somebody, let's take it on a smaller level. I ask people to dig and go down rabbit holes with things I say, but I'll just help you here. Okay? On a smaller level. Somebody comes up to you, you don't usually talk to them at work, right? You don't usually see them. They come up and talk to you and ask you a stupid question about where the coffee is, okay? You can read into that in this energy. There's a lot, they've wanted to talk to you for a long time. We'll put it that way, okay? Especially if it's somebody who never does. They just pass you by, don't even make eye contact with you, all that kind of thing. I told you guys, I think yesterday, I think recently in a reading around this energy here that we talked about, you're influencing people with your energy, whether you realize it or not, under the current energies. Just them walking past you, they pick something up, okay? They don't always know where it's coming from, but a lot of people, the energies are starting to get conducive to the universe showing them where it's coming from. So a lot of different energies are going to be approaching you. Like I said, a lot. They're going to think you have the answers. You probably do. Okay? You probably do. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do my best. This is a big reading. It requires 2 Advil every day. Right? That said, I'll just say ibuprofen and we'll leave it at that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? If you like this reading and you want to subscribe, knock yourself out. If you want to just watch, do that too. I don't really care. All right? There you go. Good luck.